Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Buffalo SportsCenter video. I am Don, and today we are going to briefly talk about this whole Stefon Diggs situation because, well, I've been out of the country for the last couple of weeks, and I've seen a little bit of stuff about this, even from outside of the nation. Stefon Diggs missed the first day of mandatory minicamp back on Monday, and it caused a whole media circus. All the fans, a lot of Bills fans, even NFL fans were going wild saying, hey, where could Stefon Diggs go? Could he get traded to Miami? Oh my goodness. Houston? Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Back to Minnesota? There is a lot of stuff like that. And it just, even when I knew the bare minimum, it didn't make any sense. Yes, Stefon Diggs has been frustrated with the Bills' offense and how the team finished up last season, losing in that embarrassing fashion against the Cincinnati Bengals, where it seemed like he was the only one that actually cared. He was the only one that seemed to be pissed about it. Everyone else was like, well, we're just tired. Oh, we're just tired. And that's not a proper response. Stefon Diggs was like, no, we sucked. We need to be better. I am angry. I am angry that we did this bad. This was supposed to be our year. And of course, it obviously wasn't. But now it resulted into him missing the first day of mandatory minicamp back on Monday. And now it's Thursday, and we've had a day to fully assess this entire saga. And let me just say, I don't really consider it a saga. I think it's just a bunch of bored football fans and bored football talking heads on ESPN and Fox Sports that want to cover a story because we are in the middle of the offseason. This is the lowest point in terms of content. You know, maybe that says something a little bit about me that I'm covering it. No, it doesn't. I'm just kind of annoyed about all of the people trying to turn this into something that it really hasn't been. Yes, he missed one day. It's like me missing one day of school or you missing one day of work. That happens every now and then. It happens. According to his agent, Stefon was in the building. He had a talk with the executives, with the coaching staff before the first minicamp, and while he wasn't in the building, he didn't step foot onto the field. Well, on Tuesday, the second day of minicamp, people are like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? Is Diggs going to come back? Should we be concerned? Are we going to have to trade him? Oh no! Well, he was. He was on the field. He was practicing. Everything seemed fine and back to normal. And then, of course, the third day was canceled, so we won't see the Bills practice again until they hit training camp at St. John Fisher's. I think it's next month, middle of July, when that happens. So we got a little over a month before that happens again. And now that this whole thing is over, I just want to call it out for what it is. And this is kind of a rant, so bear with me. You guys can have your own thoughts, comments, ideas about this. Let me know in the comment section down below. But I think this was an overblown, stupid story. I don't understand where this came from. This was just dumb. Bored people talking about boring things, and honestly, I don't even want to be talking about this. I just felt that I should because, of course, everyone cares what I think. No, not really. I'm just kidding. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on this whole stuff. Now, on the channel a couple days ago, we took a community poll asking some of our viewers if they were concerned about the whole Stefon Diggs drama. I think right now it said 56% of people said that they were. And one of the comments in there said that, wow, Stefon Diggs seemed pissed. He's unfollowed the Bills on all of his social media stuff, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Should we be concerned? And now, with a full day and a half to respond, I say no, mainly because a lot of players don't follow their own social medias. And number two, Stefon Diggs, while he may be upset with what's going on in-house, he still loves it here in Buffalo. He said nothing to the contrary. In fact, on his Instagram, he said all these people be capping, basically. I'm paraphrasing there. But he said all these people capping, creating useless drama, which I agree with. People are just creating useless drama. And I think this all feeds into the overall narrative surrounding the Bills this offseason, which is that, this is the Bills are done. It's over. They've lost. Their window has closed. And it's so interesting that this happened because last offseason, everyone was saying about the Kansas City Chiefs. And I don't, with the Chiefs, I kind of understand because they lost Tyreek Hill. They lost a couple of big pieces. And they have continued to do that this offseason. For the Bills, they've only gained. I don't understand. Yes, the wide receiver room is bare, but Dalton Kincaid was drafted. The defense looks awesome with the new backup safety, Taylor Rapp, and the additions in the linebacking room. And Leonard Floyd, I was out of the country, so I couldn't give my thoughts about that. Leonard Floyd was added to what now looks to be a very scary offensive line with Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Leonard Floyd, Ed Oliver, who was also extended in the last couple of weeks. The defense looks better on paper. Leslie Frazier is gone, so that's another plus. It doesn't look like he's coming back either. And the offense, I would say, looks a lot better. Both trenches look much better, the offensive line and the defensive line. Despite that, though, there is a narrative in the NFL circles across the country that the Bills are done, that the Bills are doubtful to repeat as AFC East champions. They could be, they're just a wild card team. The Dolphins and the Jets have supposedly caught up to the Bills. I just don't understand where that's coming from. I think that's just people going, well, the Bills really finished this past season with a bad taste in their mouths. Yes, they got embarrassed by the Bengals in the divisional round. Does that mean they're not on the same level as the Chiefs and Bengals anymore? No, that doesn't mean that. It just means we had a bad game. We had a very bad game, and we had bad games leading up to that point. There were warning signs that was going to happen sooner or later. It almost happened in the wild card game. It almost happened in the Week 18 against the Patriots. It almost happened, it looked like the Bills were going to get embarrassed on Monday Night Football before the whole Damar Hamlin tragedy. Before that, the Bears, that game was too close for a good while, and it goes back and back and back. I just don't think that the Bills on paper were all that good. They didn't have a ton of depth. They dealt with a crap ton of injuries. Josh Allen was injured. They had a lot of tragedy, a lot of drama surrounding the team. Of course, the Hamlin. Of course, it seemed like Stefon Diggs was in a couple of dark places last season. So it just seemed like the Bills had a perfect storm of bad things going on in that locker room, around the team, around the dressing room, around the stadium. The vibes were not there, and it led to that embarrassment. But because of that one game, now everyone's doubting it, and they are going to continue to reinforce that narrative with stories like, Stefon Diggs is gone. Stefon Diggs is upset in Buffalo. Where is he going to go now? Should Bills fans be concerned? And if you were to ask someone on ESPN looking for desperate clicks, they would say yes. I am here on this channel, this YouTube channel, saying, no, don't be concerned. As someone who usually follows this team in and out every day, except for the last 3 weeks, then you should probably trust me a little more than someone that has scrolled across their Twitter page, seen a couple of idiots online saying the same thing, and then reinforcing that idea by just spitting out the same words, saying, Diggs is done. Buffalo is done. Josh Allen is overrated. The Bills are overrated. Sean McDermott has taken this team to their ceiling. We're going to hear this stuff again and again this offseason. I'm sure, at least for the Stefon Diggs thing, this won't be the last time that we'll hear about drama, and I say that in quotation marks, about Stefon Diggs, and I don't think this will be the last time we'll hear about drama with Josh Allen or any other guy in the roster. I think the media and fans are negatively pushing for something that's not there, and that we just need to hum along and just wait till September. Wait till September, because that's when everything really starts. We don't need to be worried about Stefon Diggs, because, no, he's not going to get traded. Dead cap would prevent any of that from even happening, even if he was upset. So, I don't know. Take that as you will. Of course, all of you watching me right now can have your own separate thoughts about this, but that's how I think, and that's how you should think too. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, folks, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I was Don. This is Buffalo SportsCenter. Give me your thoughts on the whole Diggs drama and overall the whole Bills drama down in the chat down below. Thank you so much. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, join the Discord, and of course subscribe here on YouTube. I was Don. This is Buffalo SportsCenter. See all of you in the next video. Bye bye.